Happy birthday, everyone. I mean, basically, we'll take that. Happy birthday, everyone, and happy Sunday. For me, and not Shanur anymore, considering it's tomorrow and in their time zone. Happy Pentecost for all who celebrate. Can we sing happy birthday? I'm not singing happy birthday. Happy birthday to Holy Mother Church and all involved. Today, the Holy Spirit came down and joined us. So, it's a party for everyone. Anyone with the Holy Spirit, go crazy. Go crazy, but don't actually go crazy because it's still Sunday and you still need to rest today. You know, I just wanted to hang out. I had Mass today, obviously. I've been going to the morning Masses and honestly, major fan. Happy birthday! Thank you. Happy birthday to you too. Just a church I go to for that. For Pentecost, yeah. Come on, Junie, sing. Don't make me do anything. That's massive. I agree. That's a funny play on words. Oh, it's raining. Actually, it is raining outside, so I'll leave the rain background on today. I was supposed to change it for Sion, but I forgot. I had to manage 11 altar servers today. Oh, that sounds rough on me. I mean, I couldn't imagine doing that. There weren't... Well, I went to low mass, and I usually go to low mass, so there were only 2 altar servers. So I'm sure there was a bunch today. I don't know if today's a solemn high mass day, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't go to high mass, so I don't know what they're doing. Hey, Junie, I had a question. I think I remember you raiding into a guy playing Fire Emblem. What was his name again? I can't find him. Was it Cho? Was it Cho? Hold on. It might have been Cho. I'll shout him out for you. And you tell me if his profile picture looks familiar. Let's see. /shout out. He's also on YouTube. The Chosen One. NJ. I don't know if there's an underscore. Nope. Alright, yeah. So that's Cho. He's celebrating a birthday next month, actually, so get really excited for that. I'll be there. We're gonna be playing, like, Golf with Friends and Mario Kart and everything, but yeah. Today, and I guess yesterday is usually the times where I decide what I'm doing for the week. So I don't know if I want to put the community game night this week or next week. I'm thinking it over. I just have a lot to do on Saturday. There's gonna be a vocations talk, so I'm really excited to go. I'll tell you guys what happens, you know, because I know there are some people discerning religious life out there. And if you don't know if you are yet, but marriage doesn't feel right, I have great news for you. I have great news! That could be a possibility. I apologize once again for startling you. No worries, no worries. Did the shadow go through? It did. It did. When's your birthday? My birthday is February 21st. Usually it's during Lent or right before Lent. And it is exactly 1 week after Valentine's Day and like 6 days or 5 days after Kaito's birthday. It depends which birthday you celebrate, either the 14th or the 16th. But it's Kaito week and then my birth week. And one of those 2 weeks has the first day of Lent, typically. But this year was different because Lent started so late and Easter was so late. So, yeah. Wait, I can't see it. I don't know what's going on. Yo! What's up? Here, I'll do it this way. Chosen... The Chosen One... NJ. There you go. There he is. For you. There we go. There you go. Hello. Please don't be mad, Mr. King. Why would Mr. King be mad? Matt... Oh. Well, Matt King, what kind of mad are you? Get glad. I happened to come into stream and I mentioned... Oh yeah, you were mentioned earlier. As the guy who plays Fire Emblem. That lo-fi was trying to find. So I shouted you out before, and then I shouted you out a different way. So you were definitely mentioned. But happy birthday, Cho! Happy birthday to everybody with the Holy Spirit. It's our day, guys. Wait, I can't hydrate. I don't have anything. Oh, no, I do. I have, sparkling grapefruit water. Those words were not in the right order. Yeah, Cho, the Fire Emblem guy. He's the Nintendo guy, so any Nintendo anything, you want to know how the Switch 2 is going, you want to know how the new games are, you're into Fire Emblem, you're into any old, like, 90s Mario game, Cho is the person to ask. He knows all of it. And, like, owns all the consoles. He's a cool guy. 11 out of 10. That's my brother. Happy PR day, too. For the people that are in Puerto Rico, it's your day as well. So, Cho is, like, doubling down on the special day today. Wepa, as Cho would say. You're 12 out of 10, man. Junie, you just described me. Well, then you and Cho are probably going to be 4 lifers. Besties, oomfies. I'm the Nintendo guy too. Well, great news. There's more. I need to go back to PR. I don't want to. I should, but I don't want to. Dang, Cho, that's incredible. Yeah. Boricua Day. For those that are Puerto Rican, happy day for you. I haven't gotten the Switch 2, but I know that Cho has. I need to watch some of the stuff. But I feel like a lot of people have mixed reviews on the Switch 2, but since I don't own it, I'm happy for the people who have it. What I'm more into is that there was like a wholesome direct, would you call it a direct, for Steam? So there's a bunch of wholesome games now that have demos out, so I'm deciding to do a demo day this week, where we play a bunch of cozy game demos, and then there is this game that I was sent a few months ago that I tried to stream, and then it didn't work. But it works now, because it's been updated. So we'll be playing that game. It's called Ad Blocker. It's like a... I want to say it's like Mahjong, but not exactly. Yeah, something like that. Then there's this game where you can make floral arrangements that I'm gonna play. And then also like a van decorating game. So, probably in the middle of the week sometime. Demo day, Junie, the Miku Sonic game will be on PC. I'm not surprised. It's a Sega game, so... I know 3 Puerto Rican VTubers, Cho, Junie, and... I am not Puerto Rican. I am not Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican. Junie is Dominicana. Yeah, I am. You should play Roblox Speed Draw. I thought about it. Maybe if I get some drawing friends, and do like a private instance of it. That's a VR word. I apologize. If I do like a private server, I think it would be good. She seems more Dominican to me. It's true. It's true. Yes. Sega. Forgot the flags. Okay, the Dominican flag is a cross. And the Puerto Rican flag has a triangle. That's really all you need to know. And the Texan flag has a square, I think. I don't know. I know the Dominican flag is a cross because we're Catholic. We are PRDR twins. Yeah, that's how it works. Different island. Dominican Republic is neighbors with Haiti. So, yeah. Time to ban on me. No, it's fine. He's my cousin, too. No. Roblox Scriblio? Why would you be that word? No, use stylus for it. Nah, use a mouse. Everybody use a mouse. It'll be fun. I'm a fool sometimes. All the time. That's crazy. We love an island named after Saint Dominic. That's what I'm saying. I love being Dominican because it's named after Saint Dominic and we had the first church in the Americas. It's in my blood to become Catholic, so naturally. Hi, Junie. Happy Pentecost. Happy Pentecost, John. Happy birthday to you and to everyone who has the Holy Spirit. Isn't that so awesome? My favorite morning streams are Junie streams. Says at 3 p.m. Well, I'm glad everyone gets a morning stream. It's morning, 5 a.m. for Shanur right now, so it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Who wiped my message? Oh, I don't know. It wasn't me. Which social are you using? What do you mean by that? Sorry, Emma. Oh, I didn't know it would kill your message. I just did a 10-second timeout. No! You're so mean. It's literally predetermined. All doctor residents must be... Doctor residents? Oh, Dominican residents. Yeah. That's exactly how it works. It's like a drawing with a mouse. Everyone kind of... Well, some people are really good at drawing with a mouse, but most of the human population is pretty bad at drawing with a mouse. So don't worry about it. It's 2:18 for me. It's 3:18 for me. East Coast, East Coast. Ah yes, milk in the same time zone as the great country of Texas. I did not misspeak. I meant what I said. Bible will make you make me something in Blender. Blender? Mod abuse. Yo, no way. Hey, Junie. Hi, Link. Happy birthday. Is that Link the website himself? Nah. Link in bio. Link is he is a biologist. I'm joking. I don't actually know that for sure, but it would be really funny. The first church in the Americas still in the DR? Yep, it's still there. It's still up. I will learn to draw with a mouse and soon I will be unstoppable. You can already draw with your finger. You're already up there, buddy. I don't know. Same time zone as this well-crafted prime right here in chat. That's incredible. That's beautiful. Linkin Park. Yo. Are you in park or in bio? I'm smart enough to be a biologist. I think you can. As a descendant of Sicily, I give well wishes from one island to another. Wow. We're like the same. All of us islanders, particularly Spanish invaded islanders, I realize that we're all very, very similar. Shout out to like Dominicans and Filipinos. We're just an ocean away. Hi, 1. Sure. Philippines #1. Yes. Yes. Texas wishes it could be Tennessee is a crazy statement. I'm from the island of America. Puerto Rico? I'm from the big island. What would be the biggest island? I don't... Do you think... Is technically Africa an island? There's water on all sides, right? I'm pretty sure there is water on all sides. You have a very awesome model. Thank you all. Well, Jay, it's gonna change soon enough, but... Oh, I forgot. This week I had to send you guys another spoiler. I'll show you guys my new eyeballs this week. I'll make a graphic for it. It'll go out sometime. I don't know. I'll schedule the tweet. It's cool. You guys are two kinds of hilarious. Man, we gotta get more kinds. Let me in the Latin gang. I want to say I'm Latin. I think if your language has a fair amount of Latin-based words, I think you count. When you think about it, all land is just an island. It's true. I mean, yes, you're correct. I can learn biology, but that was sophomore year. Man, I think I took bio. I think I took bio junior year. 2.0? 3.0? It would be a 2.0. Okay, well, so what happened was I started as a PNG tuber, and this is my first big girl model. So I guess technically, in terms of like live 2D, it would be a 2.0, but in terms of all models, it would be a 3.0. And if I get a new outfit for my new model, that'll be a 3.1 or something. I don't know. Wait, what has water on all sides? Africa, I think? Whoa, the DR Church was built in the 1500s. That's cool, I know. We kinda got it going on. Kinda the coolest ever, not gonna lie. Claim Latin descent, by the way, of my Italian-American heritage. I think that's valid. And welcome to the club. Bio. My favorite science that I took. Probably volcanology. That was fun. Because I took it when we were in Italy and I got to go to Mount Vesuvius. and Pompeii as a field trip. So it was basically 8th grade earth science, but like in Italy. We didn't do anything. It was awesome. If I get a 3D and 2D, what do I call it? I don't know. It's really up to you. No, Northern Africa is landlocked by Europe. Oh, I thought there was like a tiny little like man-made strait of water there. But maybe I'm wrong. We're so back. What? Lucky what? Oh yeah. It was fun. It was fun. Junie, how old are you if it's fine for you to answer? I'm trying not to say my age publicly as much anymore. At least here. So in lore, 147, but actually, I'm in my 20s. But Suez Canal, is that the one? Has Astra ever came and stopped by? No, and I'm kind of thankful because I think I would like pass out. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. Please don't. No, I'm scared. Italia, Best foods are tacos and pizza and ramen. But that's my opinion. You don't ask a woman that. Her favorite food? Junie is mentally the age of a granny. Yeah, on the inside, I'm old. But on the outside, I mean, I have my hair in 2 braids today, and I have little bow hair clips on the bottom, so I kind of look like I'm 14. But, yeah. Okay, I'll have a talk with that. No, Jay! Jay, I'm already thinking about joining the Minecraft server, and I'm already scared, okay? Jay, please. I am age itself. Yeah. What season of life are you guys on right now? What arc would you say? If you could name, like, an arc for your current state in life, what would you call it? I'm redacted. That's, yeah. 2 braids is basically twin tails winning. I don't know if I've ever done... Ooh. When my hair gets a little bit longer, I'll do actual, like, twin drills. That'd be fun. Why not? There are a couple of large bodies of water. You are correct, namely the Mediterranean Sea and the Tyrrhenian Sea. I tried my best. Education arc. No! It's gotta be... No, it's like the Ami exam arc. Like, give it some flavor text, right? Currently in my... You can't say that! I mean, I don't think that's an arc. I think that's just a state of being. But it's okay. I need a haircut. Oh. That's a side quest. I don't think that's an arc. Unless you've really been trying to get a haircut and, like, it's been impossible. Like, that's a mini, like, filler arc. Okay? So. Short hair arc. Yeah? I could see that. Short hair summer. You know? I have 1 week of education, then exams. Then... Ami exam arc. Ube music artist arc. I like that one. Counted as both. I see. I don't know. I think that's just a state of being, though. You know. I don't know what I would call my life right now. Confused. You know those like training montages where they're working really hard, especially like summer or like exam season, like in anime, like. Where they cut to those scenes of everybody studying. That's where I'm at right now. I'm just working. No, Jay! It's fine. Confused Junie arc. Yeah. I'm working... It's like I'm working on a project, but I have a you know, those like inflatable hammers that you can get from like a carnival? I'm trying to, like, build furniture with, like, one of those, like, blow-up hammers. I think that's where I am at right now. Plays with trains while watching Thomas the Train in my 30s. That's fine, though. That's fine. I love train guys. Train guys are the best. Call it the well-crafted 20s. I like that. That's fun. There was just a plane crash in Tennessee. Just now? Oh, no. Who's Jay? I'm confused. If you look right above you, if you turn to your neighbor, if you look up Shanor, the person that just messaged above you on YouTube that says J-Bird is J-Bird. That's Jay. So when you were correct and I was wrong. Oh, wow. The Strait of Gibraltar. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. I was like, isn't there some water there? I'm pretty sure there's water. And it's like, you can't really see it like on a map. But there is like a little tiny separation there. Yeah. I'm glad I'm redeeming myself from like getting my cities mixed up. Haha, oops, no, you're fine. Don't worry. I mean, it's really early. Shinor, what are you doing up so early? It's 5:28. Hello. Hello. Hi. All of my old photos of me as a baby has me holding Thomas the Tank Engine. Oh. So you were a train kid, Ami. Fine, the memorizing obscure documents arc. You know? That just sounds like the archivist arc. You could really just call it the archivist. That's pretty good. Are you exactly asking who exactly am I? From what I know. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna introduce you unless you want me to. I feel like I wouldn't do you justice. Atlantis was at the Strait of Gibraltar, or so I've heard. How did you get this information? Christopher has been to the archives and he's brought back the knowledge. Checked Google Maps to double check everything I said to make sure I wasn't talking out of my behind. Turns out I was. Oh, it's okay. Oh no. Okay. My phone was listening to me. It's 12 a.m. for me. What? I thought you said it was 5. Shinor, what time is it for real? Are we talking like Malaysia, Indonesia time zone right now? Because if so, vibes over there. Great place. Strait of Gibraltar, aka the Gates of Heracles. Is that true? Huh. I was raised with trains and I learned my English style from British voiceover Thomas the Tank Engine. That's crazy. I feel like a lot of my personality comes from That's So Raven. Okay, there's like 3 defining shows for me that has made me what I am right now. Fetch with Rough Ruffman was a show on PBS where there was this cartoon dog that was a host and he was real quirky and he would like send kids out to do like little side quests, right? Then Raven Simone from That's So Raven, and then Cusco from The Emperor's New Groove were like my three like personality, like my personality triad growing up. So I don't know if you can tell by how I am today that I watched The Emperor's New Groove a lot for a kid, but it's there. Hi, I am one of Junie's Oshi's mods, smiley face. That's true. Pakistan! Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, that makes more sense considering what time it is. I'm vaguely familiar with time zones because like I've had friends in Europe, I've had friends in Malaysia, and I've had friends in every time zone in the United States. So for the most part, I can kind of like math out what time it is, depending on where you are in the world. So I try to keep track. I know someone who lives in the Philippines has me taking projects and producing them early in the mornings, early as 10 a.m. Yo. Funnily enough, the OF, Thomas? What is OF? Original something? Thomas the Tank Engine was voiced by George Carlin. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure that's something. I loved Fetch. Yes! Fetch with Rough Ruffman was like peak media. I can see it. Thank you. My most influential piece of media on me as a child was mostly YouTubers who are now cancelled. Ooh. Ooh. That's... Oh no! Oh no! Wait! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wait! I keep forgetting Ami is junior. So did you grow up with like Dream? I don't want to know the answer. I don't want to know. It's gonna make me feel old. Apparently my most favorite cartoon when I was younger was Blue's Clues. Peak! I love Blue's Clues. One I might regret mentioning, Little Einsteins. Why would you regret that? As peak. My mom still loves Little Einsteins. I watch it with my nephew. It's the American dub. Oh. Whose birthday is it? It's your birthday, and it's my birthday, and it's the church's birthday because today is Pentecost, which is the day that that the Holy Spirit descended upon us, as a church congregation, so now we have cool talents and also can speak to each other in different languages sometimes. Depends on your gift. Yeah. It's the Trinity has been completed. Happy church birthday, everyone. It's your birthday. It's my birthday. It's her birthday. Happy birthday. Ringo Starr was a better name. Ringo Starr? What was he narrating? You guessed right. I went to what? Oh. Wow. I can't believe people are now like that grew up with Dream are like old. That's crazy. Influential piece of media was How It's Made. Oh! Ube, I watched so much How It's Made. I still watch it. My brother and I were super obsessed with it, and when we got like a Netflix, that's what we would watch. How It's Made. I need to go back and watch some of that, to be honest. TikTok comment I made on something got liked and I had a flood of cringe enter my body. Oof. I've never heard of this. Yeah, so if you see like pictures of doves, I guess in terms of like the church, sometimes you'll see pictures of doves. It's because that's the Holy Spirit. So we have God, the Father, we have Jesus, the Son, and we have the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit. Usually depicted as a fire or a dove, but in the Bible it was depicted as flame that came down after Jesus ascended to heaven the second time. Basically, Jesus lived. We have like the like records of 3 years of his 33 years. He dies on the cross. He comes back 3 days later, and then he stays around for I don't know how long. I want to say like a few weeks, maybe a month. I'm not sure if it's actually like written down exactly the time frame, but he hangs out. He's like, hey, something else has to be done. I gotta go, but I'm gonna come back. You won't know when, I don't know when, but I'll be back. But hang tight, I still got a surprise for you guys. So he ascends, okay? So he peaced out. And so everyone's like, okay, well, we're Christian now, and we gotta figure out what that means and what we're doing. Huh? So they're meeting in this place. It's called the Upper Room. That's where the Last Supper was. They're hanging out, they're praying, they're doing their thing. And this, like, fire comes in. It's like, boom! It descends. And they get, like, the fullness. And they're able to talk to each other in different languages. And do cool stuff and heal people and stuff. It's like, everyone got their quirk. You know? So, we say, well, some people say that's, like, the original, like, day one of the church. Because everything's complete and they're ready to do their thing, you know? Spread the gospel efficiently and stuff. So, church birthday. So happy birthday to you and to me and to everybody. That's the Holy Spirit. Super cool. You have cool talents. I have cool talents. We all have cool talents. This is just different. The ascension was 40 days after the... Okay. I wanted to say 40 days, but I was hesitant because I was like, is that a church thing or is that like a biblical thing? I don't remember. So I wanted to say a month, give or take. Because that's 31 days, so that's basically a week out from 40 days. Nailed it. Got it in one, right? Question. Do you know when the term Christian was coined and by whom? I remember there was a word that used to refer to Christians as little messiahs. I think it might have stemmed from that. But basically, it's someone who follows the Christ. It's kind of like Texans. You know, when you put an ending at the end. Or like the ites, you know, we became those who follow the Christ. So probably really early on. I do like little messiahs. I think that's funny, but you know, it was meant to be derogatory, unfortunately, but not anymore. So yeah, I have no words. Don't worry. Beyblade Metal Fusion, Metal Masters, and Metal Fury. I watched Beyblade. Okay, I don't remember all of it. It was on the same channel that I watched Journey to the West, like the cartoon version, so I would say I'm kind of a Beyblade kid because I watched the show, but like not enough for anything to stick except for like the blue Pegasus, blue, okay, something Pegasus, Beyblade. I don't remember the names of the other ones. That's the only one I can remember. A girl's show I liked when I was a kid was Dora. Oh, okay. I don't think that Dora necessarily was a girl's show. But I think that it started to turn into a girl's show, and then they made Go Diego Go. But originally, it was just Spanish. Like, Ni Hao Kai Lan isn't necessarily, like, a girl's show. But I think the second they, like, made Dora and Diego, like, two separate entities, it became, like, a girl's show. Which is lame, because Dora was great for Spanish, but Go Diego Go wasn't as popular. It was cool, but it wasn't as popular. X11, we were first referred to as Christians in Antioch. Antioch. I'm like, this is a Bob question. Help me. Romans coined it and used it to mock Christians. We embraced it. Yeah! We reclaimed cool words. Anyways, gotta go. I have to check something real quick. Okie dokie. Galaxy Pegasus? Storm Pegasus. That sounds right. Storm Pegasus. Hello, friend. Hello, Cece. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy birthday. I remember Diego. Me too. He was one of my first childhood crushes. I really liked Diego. Hello, AFK chatter. He's just like me. How? I don't know. I feel like you're the most, like... I can't even say, like, an abbreviation that's the opposite of AFK. You're the opposite, because you'd be the person to allegedly text and drive, so I can't say anything about you being AFK ever. You would have a crush on Diego. Have you seen his eyes? Hazel eyes? Yeah. Yeah, little Junie in kindergarten was like, whoa. Because I don't think I ever really experienced anyone having light-colored eyes, you know? So I thought that was cool. Bye, Junie. See ya. Bye, Shanor. Have a great Monday. Me? Text and drive? No. Yeah. I'm AFK. Oh. Are you gonna come back to your... How did you do that? Telepathically sent the message all the time. Milk is AFK because he is on his phone. Always on that phone. Do y'all know the Kirby anime? Kirby anime? No. No. No, I don't. No, you spelled Diego. It looks right. To me, it looks right. I don't know. It looked good. Beyblade was just a tidbit after my time. I was already in middle school when it came out. But that's the perfect time. That's the perfect time to be super into Beyblades, okay? For me, I didn't really get into like tangible Beyblades until high school. I don't know why this happened, but during band camp, this one time at band camp mentioned, I apologize. We had Beyblades. Like, people would bring Beyblades from home. Mind you, I was in marching band around the time where we had Pokemon Go happening. So we were already, like, at each other's throats. Have a great time, Jay. I'll see you probably later. Yeah. Maybe I'll be on the server. We'll see. Yeah, so we used Beyblades just to, like, hang out with people. We were already kind of, like, in our little clans because of Pokemon Go. So we kind of split the same way, but also had our allegiances with our instrument types. So we would have, like, Beyblade tournaments throughout, like, the 2 weeks of marching band. There's one kid named Carter won. But honestly, great time. We just kept them. Just kept them on us. Whenever. It was great. Lunch breaks were for Beyblades, and some people brought their Switches. So sometimes people would do Smash tournaments. It was a whole thing. A great time to be a high schooler. When the Switch came out, that was like sophomore year. Amazing. Jay, you should... No! Leave me alone, Bob! It's into Bubblegum Crisis and Slayers when I was in middle school, Junie. I have no idea what that is. I've seen that. Pollo. Or Pollo. Bro, that show was fire. Child me loved that show. I remember... And I don't know if anyone else remembers this. There was like a Hello Kitty movie and she had a mouth and she talked. And I think they were doing a stage play. That's all I can remember. Hello Kitty, and then Dear Daniel was there, and then the Hello Kitty that looks like Hello Kitty but has a yellow bow. I don't remember her name. Fake fan. But that was a fun show. It was old though. EST, better than that guy. No! I think I remember that loosely. Okay, I'm not crazy. Okay. I think I really liked being on the cusp of the 90s, mostly because I remember my brother's childhood room was like goofy themed, and he had this phone, like this it looks like a house phone, and it was attached to the wall, so I think he could use it as a house phone. I'm not sure if we actually had it plugged up because he's a kid, you know. It was like one of those rotary spinny phones. And it was like shaped like Goofy, and he was holding like the phone itself. That was the best. I wish we kept it. We also had like the Disney TV and like the Mickey Mouse ear TV, and my sister had like a princess one, so it was pink and the ears were purple and there were speakers. Guys, the amount of plug and plays I had, at least 3, right? I was playing Pac-Man at home, and then we used to go to a church that had like an arcade room, and they had an arcade cabinet for, I want to say, Miss Pac-Man and another one. It might have been Galaga or something. Yeah, I was arcade gaming. And obviously Chuck E. Cheese. We were Chuck E. Cheese kids, okay? That was like peak experience. Loved it. We're all mad here. It's true. I'm glad. We're all glad here. We're all happy because it's our birthdays. Old enough that I grew up on landlines. Yeah, we had landlines. I remember when I was little, we had one that was attached to the wall. And then a few years passed, and then we finally got the ones that you could just carry around that were wireless, but for the most time, yeah. I was in high school when they, whoa. When the economy crashed in 2008, yo! Oh no. I exclusively had landlines as a kid and teen. I think it would be great if landlines stuck around for longer. I am a Galaga addict. I had a classics DS cartridge. So I was playing, and I really liked Dig Dug. So I played Dig Dug on my DS. That was like my favorite game ever. Is just to play all of those old like cabinet style arcade games on my DS. Dig Dug and Frogger. I liked Frogger too. That's why I liked Crossy Roads so much when it came out as a kid. It was awesome. Anytime I go to an arcade, I just hog Galaga. That's fair. I got held back twice in school. I should have graduated in 06. 06! I was starting kindergarten. You know, sometimes I feel very young, but then other days I feel very old. I love Dig Dug! Mel, you get me! You get me! It's the best one, and it has good music. Yeah, I graduated in 21. Wow. Well, I'm glad you got to have, like, kind of a normal year, right? I was a little bitter. I shouldn't have been. I was a little bitter about the 2020 people because they're like, oh yeah, we're the best year ever and we're gonna graduate and be so cool, but then COVID happened. You know? So like their cool year kind of got ruined, but you know, I graduated right before then, but that made like freshman year of college really weird for a little bit, but I get you. I feel so seen. Dig Dug is okay. You're just okay. Sorry, I didn't mean that. That's mean and rude. I apologize, Bob. I take it back. It's Sunday. I just had the Eucharist. I need to act right. Bob, how could you? I know. I would feel offended, but you're allowed to have opinions even if they're bad. Did everyone have their vitamins today? Did everyone read their Bible today? And did everyone have water, Bible, vitamins? Please have vitamins. My opinions are null. Unless it's good. Then it's valid. I'm not biased. I'm not. See, if I were biased, I would side with Bob on everything. But I'm not biased. See? That's fine. I'll beat you and you all in Galaga. Alright. 1v1 me in Galaga. Actually, don't do that. I already know I'd fail. I had Holy Communion. That's far better than any vitamins. Well, God gave us vitamins so we could take them. I need my vitamins and water. Thank you. Thank you. I'll hydrate. I just took a sip of my own volition, but I forgot that's not how this works, right? Wow. Out of all the old arcade games, Pong, Breakout, Defender, and Asteroids are my favorite. Correct. Correct. Sure. And correct. Man, you're like 3 for 4. I love my veggies. I need to get some water. You know, it's good. And the weather's getting warmer, at least where I am on the northern hemisphere. So I need to actually hydrate. Thank you for reminding me. Of course. Of course. Because Scruffy's not here to tell me to take my vitamins, but I took them before because I had a little snack after mass, and I was like, ah, my vitamins. I also like, okay, I don't know if this is me, but something that I prayed for in the past was like, hey Lord, could you please like make it clear when I am in sin so I can like go to confession and get my life right, because I don't want to be paranoid and I also don't want to be scrupulous, okay? And so it kind of feels like this like sinking feeling sometimes. And I realized that that same sensation happens when I have caffeine. So I had mass, I had a donut, I had coffee. I forgot I had coffee. I waited like an hour or two. I got back home. And I'm like, I'm feeling this sinking feeling. What did I do? And I'm like looking around. I'm like, did I accidentally steal something? Like, let me check my bag to make sure I'm good. Like, did something bad happen? And then I was like, no, you know what happened? Coffee. Coffee happened. So make sure you're drinking enough water and having enough food before you get caffeinated, because, you know, I was like, what's wrong with me? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Foolishness is what it was. I played this game called Egbert, but no one else I've spoken to has heard of it. Wait, let me see. Let me look it up, because that sounds familiar, but maybe it sounds familiar because of Homestuck. Egbert. Oh, I've seen it, I think. Oh, it's like round Pac-Man, but it's not because he's an egg yolk. I don't think I've played it. I had to plug and play with Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Rally X, and other games I've never played. Bummer, I played all of them. I'm back up, Scruffy. I'm the one who told you the earthquake was caused by you not taking your vitamins. Oh my goodness, that day was so crazy. That day was so crazy. Oh my goodness, because that was like the first day of the conclave. Okay, alright, this is what happened. So that week was really weird because I went to go take care of my grandma. She had just gotten knee surgery, right? This was like a little bit after Pope Francis passed away. So I'm like, my grandma passed away. My abuela. And then my spiritual grandpa passed away. And my grandma needs knee surgery. Like, I was just a wreck. And I go over and we're hanging out. She goes to take a nap. And I'm sitting, you know, all the conclave stuff has happened. It was really cool. And there's an earthquake. And I go, is it just me? Or does it sound like there's a train passing and there's no train here? And so she wakes up from her nap and she's like, Junie, what was that? And I was like, let me go look outside, make sure everything's good. Everything was fine, you know, nothing catastrophic. But I don't know, it just felt like some rumbling. And I was like, guys, an earthquake just happened. And Milk was like, yeah, that's because you didn't take your vitamins. I wasn't home, I couldn't take my vitamins. He's like, well, you better find some vitamins. So I had a pack of vitamin C because I didn't want an aftershock to happen, you know? And I didn't feel anything else, so, you know. I suffer from scrupulosity, but I've gotten pretty good in the last 3 years. That is a massive achievement, John. Good job. It's very good. That's good. The universe is imploding. It's all because I didn't take my vitamins. Take your vitamins, okay? That feeling when you get knee surgery, I don't... As I sit down, a black hole forms. That's felt. You don't get earthquakes in the middle of Tennessee. You know? You might, actually. But they might be really small. There is earthquakes that happen in the US like every few days. But because they're so small, it, you know, it usually doesn't make like headlines or anything. Unless it's local news. So, you'd be surprised. You may have been in one and it was just so minor that it didn't really render except for on a, whatever they're called, the earthquake tracker thingy thing. You know? I don't know. I could look it up, but I'm not going to do that. That's a lot of work. I was just surprised because one hadn't happened in my location since like 2008. As far as I can recall. To my memory. It was such a long time ago, so I was like, oh, I guess we're not like on a fault line or anything like that. I don't know. The earth was shaking. I looked it up. Earthquake. So, I don't know. It's a giant sinkhole 1 mile from me. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, thank you for the subscribble, Lyles. I appreciate it. I just saw the sound alert thing move up and then go back down, and I realized that I had my sound alerts muted from yesterday, so thank you for reminding me. Hello, Junie. It's still hot outside, but I'm only half done with the yard. Oh. Oh, Lyles. Lyles, it's your 1 year! Happy... Oh my goodness. Have I been affiliate for that long? Wow. Guys, happy anniversary and happy birthday to us, Lyles. I'm back at 1 a.m. Shinor, you put your phone down for like 5 minutes and then came back. There is a giant sinkhole, and I mean giant, yeah. Moth Mom helps with sinkhole stuff. So she's prevented a lot of them. And I think that's cool. She's like a super... I was gonna say a superhuman, but that's not the word I want to use. A superhero! Yeah. Maybe a vigilante. I don't know. I think she'd want to be a vigilante more than a superhero, but I'd have to ask her what her power would be if she was a superhero. She's big into Marvel, so she'd have an answer. Hi! Hi, Shinor. Welcome back. Wow, I can't believe I've had affiliate for so long, Lyles. I feel like I just started streaming, you know? Moth Mom, Vigilante arc. That's her arc right now. Vigilante arc, sure. That'd be funny. Happy birthday to you too! Thank you! It's our birthday. It's basically, well, not quite my half birthday. That would be next month. Next July. So, we can consider our affiliate anniversary as my half birthday. Well, it wouldn't be affiliate anniversary. It would be my, like, streaming anniversary, which is July 22nd. So, I'm not sure what I'll do that day. I haven't decided yet, but hopefully something cool. Maybe a 12-hour stream. I can handle those. I mean, I've been doing a lot of weird stream stuff lately. 24-hour stream in February. Feels like I did that like a month ago. I'm streaming every day this month. Like, what else is there to do? I've done a subathon, capped and uncapped. So, like, what else? What else is there to do? I wonder. Something more extreme. I'm joking. I wouldn't do like 48 hours. That sounds like a nightmare. Because I didn't sleep the whole 24 hours. And I didn't realize that people do sleep during 24-hour streams, but I feel like that's cheating. So, I should probably sleep, but my sister is on my bed. Well, go to sleep, too. I feel like that's fine. Just go to sleep. It's okay. Moth Mom's stream. Oh, yeah. Moth Mom streams are always a hit. She's only been on once. And then, like, twice as, like, a celebrity guest appearance, basically. There is a 1 month period where Junie is 3 years older than me, and that scares me. Oh! I like that. Wait, your birthday's in March? Oh, yeah! I do that. Yes! A Junie-thon celebrating all things Junie. Yeah, I'm doing it for Sacred Heart. All for the Sacred Heart. But Junie exists because of the Sacred Heart. So, basically, yeah. Yeah. It's been a good month. But how are you, Blitzy? It's been fun so far. It's only been 8 days, but it really hasn't been as hard as I thought it was going to be. So, I'm learning that you can do hard things. And it's not as bad. Like, the 24-hour stream, honestly, I just had to sleep for like 14 hours and then I was good. I went to church the next morning and was like, alright. Yeah. And I took off Monday and I took off Tuesday so I can go to church. And then I was good. Wednesday, I was back on the ball. Doing alright. How about you all? I'm doing well. Happy birthday. Junie is probably 10 years older than me. Wow. If you get burnt out, you better take a break. Yeah. Yeah, I do when I do get burnt out. That's really only happened serious burnout once. There's never been a level of burnout where I have considered graduating. The only time I considered graduating was getting an offer to be an agency VTuber, which I declined. So, otherwise, I don't think I ever, like, really planned to graduate. Oh, well, I was thinking, because I was going to put in paperwork for a religious order, so I was like, well, I guess I'll graduate by the time I start postulancy, but that didn't happen either, so. I burn out at least once a week. That's... Maybe you need to have a good work-life balance. So, maybe do that. You better not get sick again. Well, I mean, I think my body tells me when I need to stop doing things, and then I stop. Offer from a secular agency? Yeah, there's no Christian agency currently. So, if there was one, you know. Junie's gonna leave us. I'm not. I'm still here, aren't I? And I'll cry. Please don't cry. I'm not going anywhere. Don't worry. I'm still discerning religious life, but in a different way, so I don't have to leave you guys. And I would if I could, but Jesus says no. So... here I am! Don't worry, I couldn't go anywhere if I wanted to. Unless something like terrible happens, I'll be a VTuber for as long as I can be a VTuber. It's fulfilling for me. I've been having a great time, and that's a really weird thing to say, that I'd like to do this for as long as I can, but yeah. I don't know, maybe one day I'll become like a face VTuber, well, a streamer, but I don't think that'll happen. I like cute characters, so... I was beginning to have burnout from posting daily videos. I cut my rosary videos down to Sundays only. Yeah! See, that's what happened to me when I first started streaming. I thought I had to stream for like 7 hours like everyone else. But when you first start out, sometimes you just have to ease into it. So my first streams, I really tried to push for like 4 or 5 hours. And I was like streaming from this really tiny office chair that was super uncomfortable, and I wasn't used to staring at a screen, so it was giving me headaches like every single stream. And I had these like big headphones, like the ones that are supposed to be super good. And the problem with big headphones is that they're really heavy, and so I wasn't used to having like that much weight on my head. And so I would always like end stream because I was in so much pain, because it was either like sitting down for too long or like a headache. So I was like, well, something's gotta change. So I got lighter headphones. They were like 10 euros, maybe 20 euros at an airport. They're pretty, you know, plasticky, but they don't hurt. I've adjusted my brightness on my computer, so I have a blue light filter and, you know, a new chair. So bit by bit, I've been streaming for longer, and now I can handle streaming 13 hours in one sitting if I feel like it, you know? So yeah. Don't worry. You will work your way up. Hopefully VAngeli will live on. I hope so too. I hope so too. I have big plans for it, so I'm really excited. Okay, finally, good night, guys. Good night, Shanor. Have a great Monday. I'm planning on eventually making a YouTube video on something religious. Ew, euros. What? I was in Europe. What do you want me to use? Dollars? Doubloons? Bitcoin? I'm joking. Never that. Never that. Yeah. I was in the... I think it was like... Maybe it was the Milan airport or something. And I realized I didn't have, like, good headphones for the plane. So I just bought some. Dollars, yes. Then it was like... $22 roughly. Something like that. 20... Yeah, $22. 20-ish euros. I was in Milan last Pentecost. So sad not being there again. Yeah. Once you experience, like, the height of a feast day, and then you go back to somewhere that just feels like another day, you're like, wait, no, but... No. We're Americans. We use dollars everywhere we go. Ah, yes. This is very isolating for our Canadians and anyone else. Who's we? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Can I just live in Milan? I didn't like Milan as much as I liked Sorrento. Sorrento's awesome. You know, like the Amalfi Coast. I'm a big, like, southern Italy person. I think the vibes are better. Bob's calling America lame. When I came back, the only thing that really had me tilted about America is, like, the lack of trains. I was so annoyed. Because, like, you could just hop on a train and go, like, across the entire country or to other countries. For, like... Well, it depends on what train you take. But I remember going from Sorrento to Naples, like, as often as I felt like it, for maybe 15 euros max. Okay, so like 16.50 or something USD. It's like 2 hours of train ride. It was awesome. I want to simultaneously live in Milan, Rome, Florence, and Venice. Rome is the only good option. I'm sorry. I'm biased against Northern Italy. I need to fix my face. I apologize. We do need more trains. That's what I'm saying. I like taking Amtrak. to cities that aren't too far. I love Amtrak. So I'm just like bummed out that it takes so long. Speaking of Canada, pray for the country for obvious reasons. Okay, I will. I kind of always wanted to go to Canada. I've never been, so maybe like if there's like a convention and there's like a VTuber meet and greet or something, maybe I'll go to Canada. Listen, I'm shooting for the stars, okay? Whatever God wishes to give me, I wish to be able to hold. So pray that I may accept the blessings he decides to bestow. American civilization was heavily built on the railroad. I know! Like, wasn't the whole point having railroads? And we've ruined them. We've ruined them. I'm not talking like we need like hyper speed bullet trains or anything. I just think we should have more trains. I don't know. It's not like we forgot how to make them. We can make them. So I'm just like sad that we can't just hop on a train and go and get there in normal time. And the problem is that like not only is train travel worse, but sometimes it's more expensive than a plane ticket. For what reason? It's supposed to be practical and convenient, but it's not. It's not. So I really like cities that have metros that are clean, which is not common in America, but sometimes you get them. Because Chicago's metro system was terrible. Terrible. But DC's pretty good. So, you know, it just depends. But Trinidad used to have railroads. Our prime minister... But what? Abolish the railroads? For what reason? What a hater. Man. I can only go to Canada so I can meet Arcana and call her a Baptist in person. Don't do that. That's not nice. Listen, I don't even know what mean thing I could call a Protestant, because I don't say any mean things. But some people get offended when you call them a Protestant. But, you know, they protest against the authority of the Catholic Church. So that's an accurate statement, I think. This is way before I was born, by the way. Well, at least you didn't have a taste of freedom and trains before the Prime Minister took it away. I don't know. I just wish there was more trains. Better trains. I think DC really just did a good job with it, and I wish that they would just expand from there. But no, of course not. We have to have planes as our main means of distance transportation, but, you know, all's well that ends well, I guess. I do like that we have highways. I like our highways, but I don't know. Maybe we just need to have better, like, Greyhound buses, you know? I don't mind bus travel. I really like being on charter buses, so maybe if we had more, you know? All we have is the train line. Oh, man. I'm interested in trains. I love train guys. Train guys are the best. You guys, keep liking your trains. I think I'm just like a train normie, but I'm a train advocate. We'll say that. I'm pro-train. I think it's good to have as many means of transportation as possible. Protestant has become a bit of an insult. Why? I mean, I don't. Oh, how do you as a Lutheran feel about the term Protestant, since Martin Luther kind of kicked off the Protestant Reformation? Is it more okay for you or less okay? Like, does it feel more like insulting or less? I'd rather be called Lutheran than Protestant. I definitely call you a Lutheran. But you guys are like a lot closer. I think Lutherans are a lot closer than like to Catholics than non-denominationals, you know? But I don't know, I was very surprised by Moth mom was listening to Church from Home, and she tuned into like a Bethel Church, which is like a mega church in, I don't even know what state it's in. But she was watching that today, and they were talking about like the Catholic Church and how we should pray for Catholics because, well, we, meaning them, how they should pray for Catholics because they really helped like progress the faith and kind of clarify things. And he talked about by name transubstantiation, so I thought that was really cool. You know, mad respect for Pastor, I want to say his name was Bill, but I don't remember. That guy was cool though. His voice is very soothing. So usually how it works is this: there is a wall and it's my bedroom wall. And on one side of the wall is a TV, right? On the other side of the wall is my room. So whatever's on the TV, usually I can hear through the wall really well now that my bed's just like right there. So whatever Moth Mom is watching, I'm also listening to. So we share a wall. So I was minding my own business trying to like draw a picture, and then I heard transubstantiation and I was like, whoa. So I eavesdropped a little bit, but I feel like it's fine if it's TV, right? There is a Sentai. What's a Sentai? That's all about trains, and I wouldn't recommend it because of the suggestive humor. Japan being Japan, and they wonder why they're only... Whoa! 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 I would not say all that. I would not say all that. Make a distinction between Protestants and evangelicals. Two are very different. It's like a rectangle. Well, how does it go? A rectangle is a square, but a square is not a rectangle? It's like that. Like, they can go into one another, but it doesn't work both ways, I think. So, like, all evangelicals are Protestant, but not all Protestants are evangelicals. Yeah! Haha! Sentia is the Japanese origin of Power Rangers. Oh! I like Power Rangers. And you star, welcome. Mormons are called... No, I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree. That's interesting. Sentia. Sentia? I did like the Power Rangers growing up. The yellow Power Ranger was my favorite. So when I went to Universal Studios... No, it was Hollywood Studios at Disney World, Orlando. I went, and in one of the gift shops, just a random one on like Hollywood... Was it called Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood Studios? I think so. It looked that way. One of the gift shops had the like real yellow Power Ranger suit in a glass case on a mannequin. So I got to see like the 360 of it. It was so cool. I took a picture with it, but you know, the picture no longer exists because it was on my old phone that like crashed out. So unfortunately, a lot of pictures I took when I was abroad and a lot of pictures that I took of me just for funsies that I never posted anywhere are lost to space and time. You know, it was a memento mori moment for sure. Yeah. They meant Sentai. Super Sentai is the original Japanese tokusatsu series. What is tokusatsu? Man, I need like... This, and I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about this really hard lately. I keep finding VTubers that speak Japanese. And I'm like, I don't know why I like this VTuber so much. I just want to know their language so I can understand everything they're saying. And you know, it's pretty natural for most people who like Japanese culture to want to learn Japanese. I have 2 Genki textbooks with workbooks and CDs that I have not touched. What am I doing? I could learn Japanese, but I haven't. I think it scares me because they're sitting right beside my Latin textbooks, and I've been trying to resist learning Latin, but I do enjoy it. So I'm like, well, which one do I learn first? Because I'm really dreading both. So, oh, I might just have to do it. But I feel a little like, I don't know. And I realized this when I went to Europe. It's a little bit frowned upon to be a tryhard for another language. That's not your like native second language, which I think is crazy. Like, I know that, like, when some people go to Europe and they try to speak the language, like, in a native way, people get, teased for it. And so, like, it's almost expected for you to have an American accent or not try as hard to learn another language. But I do want to learn another one, so we'll see! Happy birthday, Mother Church! The new dawn. The new Eve? No, that's Mary. That's Mary. My bad, I fumbled. Perhaps if you learn, you could finally sing with Kaito. No, okay, so the problem is not that I can't pronounce Japanese words, because I can. I can sing in Japanese and not understand it, but I can do it. You know, growing up listening to Vocaloid songs is like in my brain. I don't know what these words mean, but I sure know how to say them. Whoa, whoa. Scuffed bean raid. Why is it scuffed? Why is it scuffed? Bean raid, rah! Welcome, guys. Oh, I have to turn off my other jazz so you guys can listen to your welcome music, jazz. Hello, Celestium and friends and beans. You're being raided. Please not resist. I'm not resisting. Bean raid, bean raid, bean raid. Good evening, Junie. This is Vault. I see. Oh, your name is new. Pink Woman is the reason, Junie. Also, hi. Hello. I figured the second I saw Bean that it was Pink Woman. Happy birthday, everyone. All Christians, it's your birthday today because it's the church's birthday. It's Pentecost. So today the Holy Spirit came down and blessed all of you. Here's our... If you didn't notice, we're listening to, like, praise and worship jazz music right now. But how was stream? How are you feeling? Happy Sacred Heart Month, everyone. This month, especially in the Catholic Church, we celebrate Jesus' most sacred heart, and he loves all of us. It's great. I'm okay. How are you, Junie? Hello. I'm okay. I'm having a great day. You know, it's the church's birthday, so I'm kind of partying. I wish I had a cake, but I might get one later. Christ is King. Praise the Lord. Happy Pentecost. Happy Pentecost. Whoa, the church and Celeste have the same... Yeah, surprise, your birthday is also today. So, Celestium, happy birthday because you're Christian. Happy birthday, all Christians. Okay, this is an acceptable Celestium happy birthday because it's kind of true if you squint. We have the same birthday. That's so crazy. My birthday, your birthday, Inky's birthday, Greenluck's birthday, everybody's birthday. Happy birthday. I hope your Holy Spirit gifts are kicking in real good this week. Celestium friendly to Catholics? I think so. I'm a Catholic and we're friendly. Are we friendly? Except, like, maybe if we play Mario Party too seriously. That's really the only time. But there's no friends in Mario Party anyway, so that's null and void. Don't worry. Yes, today is the perfect day for a happy birthday, Celeste. We're not friendly. Milk! Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Be nice. Be nice. Did I introduce myself or was I just... Haha, hee hee. I'm Junie! Catholic, Christian, Moth Girl VTuber, founder of VAngeli, an all-girls Christian VTuber group. We've been around for like a month now. A month and some change. Can't imagine anyone having problems with Junie. She's beyond sweet. Rico, you would be surprised. You would be surprised. So many men think that I'm a man pretending to be a girl. I don't know how I'm doing it, but or in Mario Kart. Yeah, there are no friends in Mario Kart. But how are you, Rico? I missed your stream. How's the battle family? The squadron? Would you call it that? The Legion? Could be the Legion. Well, maybe not, because there are negative connotations to the word Legion sometimes. We'll go with squadron, perhaps. Milk and I haven't been friendly since 60, 72, 80. That's crazy. You're from her brother that she... Leave me alone! Oh, I know, Junie. I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry for anything. Junie is super sweet. Thank you. You're super sweet. You're a grill? Yeah. It's me, George Foreman. What? There are grills online? Since when? You can check Amazon, probably Walmart, online shopping to get a grill. You know, 'tis the season, so they're on sale right now. George Foreman is a good brand, I hear. Hey, what's going on here? Happy birthday! I'm looking at the trees. That's what's... I wish there was a tree. Those are hydrangea bushes behind me. No trees present, but... celebrating the church's birthday. It's Pentecost today. Familial Legion! Okay, alright. We like the word Legion. I will remember this. Battle Baby is past his birth weight! Yay! Mama's healing well. Aww. And I'm running the fortress while everyone recovers. Well, I hope that you're getting enough rest. Also, I hope that no one gets sick. Because I know having a lot of kiddos in one place, if one of them gets sick, everybody gets sick. So, I hope that no one gets sick. That would be too many things. Support your local church grill. Yeah, go grilling at your church, especially during Lent on Fridays. Fish fries, man. Junie is a man named Jimmy, actually. I'm Mr. Beast? Guys, great news. Great news. We're being extra careful, but all is well. Thank you for your prayers, Junie. Of course, Rico. I support you and your familial legion. I knew Jimmy whose name was spelled like Jim E. Oh no, Jime is terrible. What's even worse is it's a cascade. It's not all at once. So when the last person is getting better from finally getting it, the first person will get it from them. Yeah. If one person gets sick with something that makes them sick for like 3 to 4 days, you will have to deal with that for like a month. It's awful. And for me, when everyone has a little cold, it's just like so bad for me. So it won't be a little cold. It'll be like a cough and a sore throat for like one person, maybe a little bit of sneezing. And for me, I'll be down for the count for 3 weeks. Like, I'll lose my voice. I'll have a fever for like 3 days randomly. I don't know. My body's on something else and it's wrong. Oh, I'm an atheist. I've never been on this channel, but enjoy your holiday. Thank you. Well, don't worry. You're totally welcome here. I'm Catholic, but I would never force you to be Catholic or anything like that. I just get excited about Catholic things. So don't mind me. We're yapping. We were talking about trains earlier and like video game cabinets. So just know you're totally chill. Oh yeah, man. But I get mega sick. Like not even this January, but last January. Like I was so sick. I was sick for like 3 weeks and my throat still sounded like I like smoked like 6 packs a day. But I was like, it's been like 3 weeks. So I can't actually still be sick. Let me stream. So I sounded like dehydrated almost for about a week and a half. But man, I was gonna stream. So I did. I understand I have lung damage from Iraq. So if I get any illness with a cough, the illness does not last long, but the cough lingers for months. Yeah. It's always my throat that just gets like messed up. Entire family had chickenpox, so I was the only one that didn't get it. Oh. I hear it's worse to get chickenpox when you're older. I think I got it when I was a baby or like a toddler. What? I barely get a cough from a cold. I'm just lucky, I guess. Like I had the flu one time my whole life and only sick for like 3 to 4 days. When I get the flu, I'm out of commission. I'm out of commission. Like I'll have a fever the entire time. Like it gets so bad like when I get sick, I have a playlist of videos. And it's like a fever playlist. So when I have a fever, I watch these things. We've got a 100% Pikmin playthrough in there. We've got podcasts talking about food. We have a D&D campaign that I never started nor never finished because the fever usually ends by the time I understand what's going on in the podcast. Okay, I need to add more things. Like some cartoons. Like I think I might have an episode of like Moomin Valley in there. But you know, it's things that like if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can be like, oh, this is nice. But you don't have to be like fully like there. You know? So I have a sick playlist. Fever playlist. Yeah. It's great. It's great. Marie's minor setback. Wow. In other words, mighty frame. Well, a lot of like people in Warhammer have like some sort of health issue though. But honestly, they give them stuff and it only makes them stronger, so. Junie got it when she was a caterpillar. Guys. Okay. I'm about to rework this. Okay, deep breath. Okay? Any lore that you thought you knew, completely erase it. It is but dust. It is but dust. In the distant past, it is like it never existed. It's poof gone. Okay? New lore completely overrides this. I am a moth! But I've always been a moth. Okay? Boom, bam. It's just Thanos snapped herself. Yeah, my past life gone. You know, and it's funny because like now I could be like, oh yeah, my past life. I've always been Junie. I've never streamed anyone else. Are you still 147? Yeah. That's new lore. If not, I don't know if I can follow you. I was 140. Do I look that old? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Seiji, hi! Are you staring at me? Oh, it's a wave! Oh. How old is she in moth years? That's not how that works anymore. I'm 147. And the church is older. She doesn't look a day over 25. She's so beautiful. Stylish. You know, dress well, I say, is because the buildings look nice on the inside. There are some churches that are really ugly on the inside, but the outside, well, like on the outside, but the outside doesn't matter because the outside can be plain and brick and boring, but you go on the inside and it's like heaven opens. A very beautiful moth. Thank you! It's good to see you. I like your emotes. They're so soothing. Your color palette is just so, like, easy on the eyes. Wow, you look great for over 100. Thank you! I appreciate it. You know, you gotta take care of, good old antique paintings. Just very lucky with sickness. I've had the flu once. Never got, you know what? I got it early 2019. It was like maybe May, and we didn't know what was wrong, and I tried to go to the doctor. They gave me pneumonia medication. They put me on a nebulizer. We couldn't figure it out. I got it, and the person I was with at the time got it, and we were sick for like 2 months. And it was like, your oxygen levels are dropping, and it doesn't make any sense. And I got bullied by the doctor because I play instruments, but like my oxygen was so low, and he's like, are you actually trying? I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, you suck. It's like, oh. But, you know, at that time, we just thought it was like really bad cold or something because, you know, COVID-19 wasn't really like a, you know, big thing yet. So I don't know where it came from. I don't know how I got it, but I got it. And then months and months and months pass. I start college, and then like it's basically a year later, and everyone's like, yeah, that thing started in 2019. I was like, oh, that's what it was. Got you. So that's hilarious. No broken bones for me too, though. Hoi, Junie. Hello, Zach. How are you? No, your color palette. I love the new background too. Thank you. I got it on Booth. I don't gatekeep. It was Nora's something. I have to put it in my about section in Twitch. I haven't updated my stuff yet, but I hope to do it before the end of this month. Need a breathe redeem so Junie can breathe unless we... No! Why would you do that to me? That's so mean, Bob. I would never tell you to not breathe. That's awful. He's trying to end me. What did I do? It's okay. I'm a PNG. A moving PNG, so it really doesn't matter. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna delay showing you my model just because you said that. But that's not true. I couldn't do that. That seems really mean. So... soon. And I'm hoping today you'll see my eyeballs. I'm really excited about that. You know, I feel like I could share that much, my eyes. So I have to go into like live 2D and take a picture. Whoa! Junie eyes? Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to see it because it's on X. But I'll post it also on the Discord. But you also don't have Discord, so you'll see it when I debut, I suppose. I bet they're brown. Yeah? Premarital eye contact? You better not. Well, then don't look. You have the freedom to not make eye contact with me. I'm still really trying to hold out on debut for the new model until September. And because of that, I've been kind of delaying on doing the rigging. So hopefully it'll work out. Hello, Junie. How are you, friend? I am great. How are you? Happy birthday. Kalmage and Neb locked eyes once, and now... Oh. It's true. She has a little one on the way. Wait. You just reminded me. I have to ask her about something. Oh, I forgot. Ooh. Give me a second. I just have to make sure that I didn't forget I was going to do something. Eye contact is dangerous? For who? It shouldn't be. What kind of dangerous eye contact are you making? I'm worried for you. You shouldn't feel threatened or in pain or anything because someone is making eye contact with you, you know? I do hope you know that. Can I bonk national fuel? What is that? Hope you have a wonderful debut. Thank you! I hope so too. I've been really worried, so, you know, I have high hopes. I think it'll go well. I haven't seen it. I'll have to check later. When is the re-debut? Hopefully, September. Hopefully. Just a silly guy. Yeah, it's true. It's true. We are just silly guys in here. Who changed my outfit? Troy forgot his password. Part 5. Oh, buddy. That's a lot of times. Do you want to do like maybe a 2-factor authentication? I don't know why I can never say that word. It's just one of those. I used to not be able to say Pacific, but you know, when you learn how to say one word, you forget how to say another, so. Eye contact ended, my brother. Yeah. Stop looking into my pixels. Don't look at my eyes. Yay! Twin tails. Thanks, Troy. Yeah. They're bubble braids, Bob. She will re-debut as a VTuber made of catnip. Why would that be the case? It's actually 6 times, but I prefer to use my laptop. Troy. Troy. It might be time to start writing down passwords on paper. And to be honest, like, that's probably one of the most secure things now. Because, like, the only way someone can ever access that is, like, being in your house. But if you put it online, I mean, there's a lot of security breaches these days. So, honestly, put it on a sticky note. It'd be just like old times, right? Do you have a particular day in mind for debut, or is that a surprise? I haven't looked at a calendar for it, but hopefully, like, the first week of September, because I can't hold out. I was going to... We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I wanted to maybe try and wait until, like, the very first day of fall. But I don't think I can do that. Have a good lurk, Rabbit. It's funnier this way, trust me, man. How many new profiles? You know, as long as you're having fun with it, that's great. There's some password managers you can run from a USB stick, so it's all there and you can just plug it in when you want to use it. That's fair too. That's fair. I do prefer, like, physical things, though. I'm learning that. Like, I journal on paper with a pen and highlighter. When I read books, I prefer to have hard copies of them. I do like audiobooks, but it's not my preferred method of reading. Like, I think it's a book if you can get a paper cut from it, you know? Yeah, it is far away, but that just means you have extra time to prepare. I know! Ooh, I'm setting up, like, merch and stuff, but, like... I know it'll be here before I know it, but I'm still just trying to enjoy it being summertime, you know? Hey-ya! Hey-ya! It is far, but it's gonna approach and then it's gonna sneak up on me and I'm gonna, like, fumble. So I need to, like, set aside things for it, but I just, you know... We'll see. It's gonna be good, though. Because it'll be September new model, and then Reach Conference will be November. So, a lot of things at the end of the year. Maybe, like, a charity something in December. I don't know yet. We'll see what we do at the end of the year. But, like, quarter 4 of 2025 is gonna be struggalos for Junie. But it's gonna be all exciting, just a lot. If I get a paper cut for my phone, it's a book. I don't think you can get a paper cut from something that's not made out of paper. I think that's how that works. Wait, I could be wrong. I think that's you just getting cut on glass. So I don't think that counts. Junie merch, I better save my monies. No! Well, yes, Junie merch, but... I only adopted to audiobooks because I'm a truck driver. Yes! Yes! So... I like to take long drives, like if I'm going to a monastery to visit or something like that. So, yeah, I'll put on audiobooks. Because I feel like if I listen to songs, I get bored after an hour and a half, you know? So, I'll put on an audiobook and then just, like, let it go. My phone case is made of paper. Oh. I don't know how that works, Troy, but if you get a paper cut from... I don't know. I don't think it'd be a book. I just think that's just a paper cut. But that's really interesting. Like a reusable, like recycled type. How does that even work? I'll have to look up a like paper phone case because I've never heard of one. Mine is just normal plastic, so. Yeah. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Thank you. I will. Oh, I'll stretch. Homemade. Oh! Have you made paper before? I've never done it, but I've always wanted to, like, take paper or cardboard or something like that and, like, pulverize it with, like, a food blender, like a hand blender. And then make it into something. Oh, a bug fact? Ooh, I have my bug fact paper. Where is it? Where's my bug fact paper? It is, is this it? Is it under my, no. I have a paper where I write down all my bug facts. Or at least I had a paper where I write down all my bug facts, and I have no idea where I put it. Did I drop it? Ah, I did. Okay. Sorry, I found it. My bug facts. Let's see. Okay. Desert-dwelling scavenger ants can tolerate surface temperatures up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. That is 50 degrees Celsius. Did you know that? Now you know. There's your bug fact. I'm not sure how I got into the Christian VTuber scene, but I'm glad I did. So many amazing peoples. I've met a lot of really wonderful peoples. It was 2 years ago, basically. And I got a computer, and I'm like, I want to be a VTuber. But just myself. In VTuber format. So I had just entered the Catholic Church that April, graduated in May, got my computer, debuted by July, end of July. And was like, alright, well, I'm just gonna be whatever I am. And I don't think there was as many Christian VTubers at the time. It really, like, peaked, like, October of last year. But before then, it was, like, super quiet. I was like, man. It might have been October. Yeah, something like that. And so it just, like, was an immediate, like, uptick, like, of, like, from 4 people to, like, 48. It was crazy. So, I'm glad that we're growing. I'm glad that there's more of us, you know. We need to not fight each other, but otherwise, pretty chill. You're the 4th, I think, and it's only been watching for, like, a week. I'm really new to it. Well, welcome. Afternoon, Junie in chat. Afternoon, Moosey. Happy birthday. What if someone comes in and I say happy birthday and it's actually their birthday? I'd sing happy birthday to someone who's actually has a birthday today, but you know, it takes a lot for me to want to sing. I get nervous. Oh, thank you. So many head pats. They work now. Are you guys proud? I'm proud. I'll have to check on that in a moment. I put it in my calendar. I shouldn't worry. I need to trust my calendar. I've really, like, locked in and I'm really working hard toward this VTuber thing. We're getting close to YouTube partner a lot faster than I thought. Part of the reason why I wanted to stream, like, every day this month is because I need 3,000 watch hours on YouTube. So by streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, we can work toward getting YouTube partner. And I think that's going to be super cool. It's not till September, but thank you, thank you. Well, it's the church's birthday today, and if you are part of the church, it's your birthday too. Happy birthday! Maybe try in 4 months one day. Okay, the birthday thing. Okay, well, it's June, July, August, September. October is a good month! That's a good month! Yeah, okay. I could potentially remember that. My sister's birthday is around then, so if I ever mention my sister's birthday and you're here, you could be like, Junie, remember what I said 4 months ago? It's time. Those ants are on fire? I hope not. They're the opposite of that, actually. 122 is pretty hot. I don't think most people can last outside for that long. But it's really cool to think that, like, I don't know. Ants are so small. Imagine how big grains of sand are for them. Probably really big. Like they're walking on mountains all the time. Imagine wind, like desert wind for ants. Do you think that's a problem, or do you think they're so small that it doesn't really shift them? I haven't thought about it. Maybe I'll watch a nature documentary on some bugs so I can harvest some bug facts. Oh, it's the 9th. That's a good day in October. 9 days before my sister. That's good. That's good. I like that for you. Well, happy early birthday. It's a little bit beyond your half birthday, but close enough. Happy kind of half birthday to you. Wow. I feel like my birthday was yesterday, but it's already summer. Can you believe it? Goodness. My birthday's in February, and I feel like I just streamed 24 hours, maybe 2 months ago, and then last month, I don't know, felt like Easter. But it's been so quick. Summer, I know, always goes by really fast, so I'm like really holding on for now because it's just the beginning of summer, so, you know. I feel like ants would get blown away. Yeah. I watched a thing about how rain affects flying insects. It was interesting. I see. I like seeing how temperature affects bugs. Not like in a crazy way, but like... I know that moths can't fly under... I want to say like 64 degrees or a little bit colder because their wings get too stiff. And so they like do this little thing where they like vibrate and they warm their wings because they rub them together. I think that's cute. But not too hard, of course, because if they rub their wings together too hard, then they'll lose the scales on their wings and then they won't be able to fly. So there's that too. You know, I know a few bug facts off the top of my head because I do like them. So Total War, more intense battles than that. What? Oh, D-Day. I think that was recently, no? Like the anniversary of it was recently. Someone mentioned it a few streams ago, but I'm not a history person, so I appreciate being around history people. Mom really hurts the time of year. I got mine on the 9th, one of my sisters the 28th, my other sister on the 11th, Christmas. Oh man. Oh, your poor mom. I'm sorry. I think our family did a good job. Mine is in the winter. My sister's is in the fall. My brother's is like in the summertime, so. And the summer and fall birthdays aren't even close together because hers is in October. So that's like enough space away from February. And my brother's birthday's in August, which is pretty far from February. So it's looking pretty balanced for us, I think. Luckily. So if it was just my brother and I, it would have just been August, February. That's like approximately 6 months out. I can't do math. So 5 months? 7 months? I don't know. It's far enough for it to not be a problem, so. 2 days ago. Oh. 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Oh, the 6th of June. Okay, got you. Yeah, I knew it was recent. I just couldn't remember how recent people were talking about D-Day, because I was never a war person, you know? Never a war kid. Because, you know, when I'm a girl. But I don't think it matters, but I think it's more common for guys to be, like, really into wars than girls, but, you know. I mean, I think a fair amount of girls got into history because of Italia. In middle school, at least for me, my reason was that countries were depicted as, like, pretty people, usually men. So I was like, wow, America looks so cool. I like America, and I'm gonna learn about his character, quote-unquote. And it's just US history. Like, Junie, what were you on? I'll head out and watch anime now. God bless you, Junie. Bye, John. Have a great rest of your Pentecost. Eat a cake or something. Blow out a candle. Go celebrate. You know, I'm gonna celebrate by finishing a book, I think. Well, I started a book yesterday. It was so dense. So maybe a different book. I'm just trying to find a book that I can lock in and read in a week. Because I set a goal at the beginning of 2025 to read 24 books, and I am 5 books in. It is June, so something's gotta give, and that's my free time. So I definitely have to set some time aside to read, but I think I'm gonna end stream pretty soon because it's Sunday, and I try not to go for as long on Sundays because, you know, it's a rest day. So I hope that you all rest as well. We're gonna find someone that we can raid today. Ooh, yeah, we're good. We're good for time in terms of ads and stuff. Let's see. There's so many people that are live on Sundays that I didn't know about. Hi, Roki. Oh, I'm lagging a little. No, I just wanted to see who was streaming. Be nice to me. Let's see who is streaming. Oh, is there a Summer Game Fest right now? I didn't know that. Okay, Let's check. Do, 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 do. Bum, bum. Okay. We shall see. Alora is streaming. Oh! Jibby! Let's go raid Jibby. He's playing Lies of P. Are we okay with Lies of P? Is Lies of P good? I know that P Tony played that, and I've never played it. But I think we can check it out. It's Sunday? Yes! Yeah. Today is Sunday of Pentecost. It's the end of Easter tide. Yeah. Sunday the 8th of June. Yep, now you know. Don't worry, I lose track of days. I used to, but now I make a schedule, so like I have to be on every single day. You know? But I totally get you. I hope you all have a great Sunday. You too. Don't forget to read your Bible today. Yes, even if you went to church, you still gotta read your Bible. I think. Let me set up this raid real quick. I think Chibi has like a new model now. The frog? I'm typing it in my search bar. Just seeing if I get it right. Looks like it's right! Let's go! Okay. He's playing Lies of P, and it's kind of spooky, but not super spooky. Just a little bit spooky, I believe. He's doing a charity stream for Spectrum Gaming. I have no idea what Spectrum Gaming is, but we can raid him. I think that'd be nice. It's been a while since I've seen Mr. Jibby. So I hope that everyone enjoys their Sunday. My schedule should be out. I told myself I wouldn't work this week on Sunday, but it'll probably be out this week. Like in a few hours. I'll pull out my Orthodox Bible now. That's basically the same as any other Bible with the Apocrypha, right? Like, all right. Yeah, I gotta read my Bible too, to be honest. Gibbet the frog. Yeah. Okay, raid messages. Raid! This is the raid message if you're subscribed. For the people watching on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I'm not sure if Jibby has a YouTube. But if he does, I'll probably link it somewhere on this video so you guys can check him out. But I don't think he has one. So yep, like I said, I'll be streaming every day for the rest of the month. So look forward to that. And I will be seeing you tomorrow. Like I can say literally every day. Goodbye, friends. Take care.